Hey YouTube, how art thou? I hope thou art good. Are you in the mood for a glacier or two? You thinking about moving to a place that has glaciers? Well, I know a place that has glaciers. This place is called the Hanging Basket Capital of the World. Los Anchorage. That's pretty creative, I guess. And also Rage City. Of course, I'm talking about Anchorage, Alaska. The population is around 288,000. And if I'm wrong about that, blame Siri, because I asked Siri. Here, watch this. Hey Siri, what's the population in Anchorage, Alaska?
In 2019, the population of Anchorage was 288,000.
And it was founded in 1914, so it's a little bit over 100 years old. So I did a video on why you should move to Anchorage, Alaska. Now this is my video why you should not move to Anchorage, Alaska. Number 10, guns. Now I think I was reading somewhere that here the laws here are a little like less lenient, like a little less strict. You might have like a little bit more freedom when it comes to laws here. But yeah, apparently here you can bear arms. And it says, and somebody quotes, most people living here have a gun or two or three. If that's gonna be a problem for you, you may not want to move here. Number 9, traffic. Now somebody quotes, during rush hours, morning and evening, traffic is fairly heavy for a city this size, and the influx of people that cannot drive in ice and snow and even heavy rain is astounding. Number 8, property taxes. Stay tuned to the end for some Anchorage, Alaska trivia. Somebody quotes, the city tax assessments go up every year on property, which means you pay more in rent. Keep that in mind. That's, somebody quoted that, but keep that in mind. Do your research on it. Number 7, winter. Now, in winter, I think I read somewhere that it can get cold as -10 degrees. Now, it's not only just winter, but also you have dark winters. I think I heard this scenario before, but just imagine it being like 7 a.m., you go to work, and you don't get off to 3 p.m. So it's dark when you go to work, and then by the time 3 p.m. comes, you come home, it's still dark. That may be stressful to some people because it's like, how are you getting vitamin D? How are you getting your sunlight and whatnot? So, do your research on that and keep that in mind. Because I do know me. I remember one time I was like staying in the house more and more and more. And I don't think I could figure out why I was like depressed. But then I think my friend told me like, yo, you need to like, get outside, get some sunlight, get some vitamin D. And yeah, it may make you a little bit more happy. Keep that in mind. Number 6, animal accidents. Yeah, I read that they have moose/car accidents here, and they average around 1,000 per year. So keep that in mind. When I moved to the suburbs, they had these things there called deer, and I was scared of them. They were just like walking around the neighborhood from time to time. And yeah, I couldn't imagine if I was driving somewhere and it was like super icy and a moose came out. I don't know if moose are bigger than deer. I want to say that they are, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna say that. But it's just that if you're a person who can't even like drive, in heavy rain or when it's snowing outside, definitely keep in mind that this may be a problem. Number 5, crime. Now, Area Vibes rates the crime in Anchorage, Alaska as an F. It is 142% higher than the nation's average. The property crime is 124% higher than the nation's average. There are 18,213 total crimes reported here, and there are 6,237 total crimes out of every 100,000 people. 3,824 of those are violent. I wonder why why so many crimes? I wonder if it has anything to do with those guns. I mean, yeah, put the guns away. Let's get rid of the guns. Huh? Right? Just me? Am I the only one that feels this way? Get rid of the guns. Take away the guns. Anyway, keep that in mind. Trivia time. The largest king salmon ever caught in Alaska was caught in which river? A, the Yukon, I think it's Yukon. A, Yukon. B, Kenai. C, Cooper. Or D, the Tanana. And if you guess B, Kenai, you are correct. Number 4, schools. Now, the average test scores in Anchorage, Alaska are 62% lower than the nation's average, and the average test score is 38% and is slightly higher than Alaska at 31%, but slightly or just lower than the nation's average at 49%. The student to teacher ratio is 9-1 in Anchorage, Alaska, and there are a total of 85 public schools, 20 private schools, and 4 post-secondary schools. Keep that in mind. Oh, and Area Vibes rates the schools here as an F. I don't think I said that. Number 3, earthquakes. I read somewhere that a magnitude of 7.0 earthquake struck north of Anchorage, Alaska on November 30th, 2018 at 8:29 a.m. local time, and even at the time of making this, on July 9th, 2020, an earthquake was brewing with a magnitude of a 3.6. Keep that in mind. When did I start talking like that? An earthquake was brewing with a magnitude of 3.6? What? When did I start talking like that? That's weird. Number 2, housing. Now, Area Vibes rates the housing here as an F, and the average home price is $298,900 compared to Alaska's $257,000. Now, the average rent price in Anchorage, Alaska is $1,231 compared to Alaska's $1,173. Keep that in mind. And number 1, wildlife. Now, I don't necessarily always mind, wildlife, but I mean, if the wildlife is maybe like a little squirrel or something. But if I were to go in my backyard and I seen a wolf back there, I would probably be a little alarmed. Maybe a lot of alarmed. I don't know. Can you say a lot of alarmed? I don't know. Anyway, but somebody quotes, there are lots of wild animals, moose, brown and black bears, caribou, aka reindeer, elk, musk, ox, wood bisons, wolves, lynx, wolverines, eagles, etc. So I have a fear that, and I know this may not even make sense, but I have a fear that one day I'll be walking somewhere and there'll maybe be a random cheetah in the trees and they'll jump down and pounce upon me. I know it may not make too much sense, but I don't know. I'm weird like that. But anyway, so a place like this with all this wildlife, there may be something in those trees waiting on me, and I would probably rather just avoid that. That's just me and my weird paranoia, but yeah, keep that in mind. So there you guys have it. Yes, that's the list. My top reasons not to move to Anchorage, Alaska. Once again, I don't know if I said it at all, but Anchorage, Alaska probably would not be a place I would move. I don't even know if I would visit there, because it seems to be like real far out. But I mean, the choice is yours. Just don't let my opinion persuade you. But yeah, there you have it. Comment, subscribe, like, ... If you want, hit that notification bell if you want. Until next time, I wish you guys nothing but the best.